quick trade recap. Also a little fun tidbit. I think that we will be bearish next week. Although order flow has been super bullish for the past couple weeks, if you look in the higher time frames, there's a bearish SMT at the 17th February 2025 highs between NASDAQ and ES. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to look over the trade that I took today. So I took this trade on ES, and it was a long setup. It was actually a textbook long setup. Let me actually do it this way. Pull up ES here. What am I looking at? I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Oh, is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Let me just remove these drawings really quick. Hang on. All right, then we'll go to mini ES. I should have probably pulled this all up before I started, but again, if you just look at the order flow, super duper bullish. If you try to chart out like equilibrium and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to take shorts, you're just going to get stomped on because there's no accumulation of price. We're just rallying up. So I just wanted to look for a long setup, and coming into market open, which was about here, we actually put in an SMT really early on. If we look on the 15-minute and we look at market open, it was right here. Let me put a vertical candle there, or a vertical line. Bink, bong. And then we'll do the same thing on ES. Oh, am I still on the 1 hour? That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And if we look on ES, we put it in an SMT right on market open. I'm actually going to get rid of that candle because I can't see the wick. But NASDAQ takes out these resting lows right here. I think this is actually an hourly SMT as well. Let me double check. Was it an hourly SMT? Let's find out. Hourly SMT, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock took out. Yeah, it was an hourly SMT. So we put in this SMT basically. Actually, we took out a lot more hourly lows than I had originally anticipated. But anyways, you get the gist. We put in this SMT. And this is also inside of a higher time frame PD array. Again, which is exactly what I talk about in yesterday's video. This happened inside of a 4-hour BISI, which it looked like we were going to run at first when you first looked at the model. But we ended up just wicking through it. We were out of there really, really quickly. So we were inside of a higher time frame PD array on NASDAQ, which again, sometimes I've found that these SMTs will happen inside of PD arrays very often to fill the liquidity voids that are fair value gaps. Where are we at? 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Sorry, I'm also just trying to get off the charts too, so I'll try to make this one a little bit quicker because I'm kind of just rambling right now. But I entered on ES when we had this change in the state or market structure shift. Again, I just wanted to see us close above these highs here. I probably could have re-entered. I probably could have got a slightly better entry if I waited for retracement on this fair value gap, but I wasn't totally concerned with that, and I simply just targeted these highs. I ended up moving my stop loss to a 1 to 1.5 R because if you can't see by the top of my screen, we're currently back on combines. I am looking to max scale to 5 XFAs so we can get closer to our 20K payout next month. But again, this is the model that I talked about in yesterday's video. This was literally textbook. We had an SMT inside of a higher time frame PD array. Clear draw on liquidity with all of this trend line liquidity that we generated pre-market. It's one of the things I love about trading is like some people look at this and they see, oh, the trend is your friend. You know, oh, all of these touch points on the trend. I see low resistance liquidity that wants to get ran. If there was more draws on liquidity, I'm sure I could have caught I mean, I didn't need to because I was on combines, but you know, this could have ran to a 4R. I looked on TJR's Instagram story. He caught the whole move. But because I'm on combines, I can only make $1,500 on the day. But yeah, I'm looking to pass these combines ASAP, as I always do. And then we'll be back on the Express funded accounts as soon as possible. Just want to make a quick trade recap to document the journey.